Okay, let's recap House of Zwide. I don't know if I should laugh or I should cry on this Mapula storyline, but yeah, hectic. Hectic. I really don't know if I should laugh or cry. But yes, we have Mapule who have been suffering from cancer. We know Mapule was Maria's sister or is Maria's sister. Her son is Tato, and she was not in good terms with all her family because she's very much religious. She had hard time accepting her son's sexuality, that he's gay. So he was kind of like a black sheep of the family, someone who has been cut off, right? Until she came back off recently, announced that she's sick, she has cancer, she has been having cancer for so long, and I think she just wanted to keep it away from her family at some point. And everybody's like, oh, but why did you keep it a secret? Why did you keep the fact that you have cancer? Like, why did you keep it a secret? So it turns out that Maria have a pastor who goes by Isaac. Wow, I'm in shock. Okay, this pastor advises Mapule, I meant to say, that he should not go to hospital. He should not seek doctor's assistance. And I'm like, what? Like, this is God's will. God will heal you. You should pray. You should have faith, because that's what will happen. If you have faith and if you pray enough, God shall provide and God shall heal you. I'm like, say what? I was so confused, and I'm still so confused. And let me tell you what's even more confusing is that Maria dearly believed in this pastor, and his ways of teaching. And everybody tried to say, listen, you look horrible, like she looks bad, she looks horrible, you need to go and see a doctor. She refuses. She's like, Pastor Isaac has instructed me that I shouldn't, has instructed me that Modimo utlong tlhokomela. You get what I mean? Modimo utlong tlhokomela. This is God's will. Ke thato ya Modimo, so let it happen. Let it be, I'm like, what? Ke thato ya Modimo. No! But it is Modimo's will, and it should be, and it shall be, and it will forever be Modimo's will. So now everybody, because at the end of the day, Mapula is an adult. You cannot force an adult to go to a hospital to seek health care. You cannot force it. It's unlike a child. When you see that your child is sick, you take the child to a doctor or wherever. It's non-negotiable. But with an adult, obviously, you cannot just drag them. As much as everybody else disagree, including Isaac, Tato, Maria, everybody else disagree with how this Pastor Isaac has been conducting things. But also, it's not within their powers. It is not within their powers. There is nothing that they can do. Pastor Isaac is in the building now. Pastor Isaac is in the building, and clearly Pastor Isaac has been saying things to Mapule that they cannot just easily, like, Mapule is brainwashed. And this is crazy and scary that in 2025, someone can easily manipulate you and easily brainwash you into believing into nonsense. And I'm not saying God is nonsense. I'm not saying believing in God is nonsense, but I'm saying that if you know that you need medical care, you need to go to the hospital, you shall pray while you are on your way to the hospital. That's how it works, because you need medical care. So why this pastor then tells Mapule that, listen, you cannot trust doctors because doctors are human. They are human. They are just like me and you. God is the only one who performs miracles, who does miracles, and is the only one who can do it for you. No one else can do it for you but God. I'm like, If you don't call that nonsense, then I don't know what is nonsense. I do not know what is nonsense. Like, I do not know what is nonsense. So anyway, it turns out that Mapula woke up while she's like extremely worse. Like, she's worse. Everybody's worried about her. And finally, she got to be rushed into the hospital, and the doctor was like doing more tests. Everybody's worried about Mapula. It's like, how is she, doc? How is she? Please tell us, how is she? And then the doctor was like, we are still doing more tests on her. But what I can tell you for sure is we will let you know when the tests are done, right? And then guess who shows up? It's Pastor Isaac. He's like, I am her pastor. And there was like a big commission. Tato is blaming him, like, you have been manipulating her, you have been feeding her with manipulations. This is why she refused treatment. This is how things have gotten this far. And this pastor goes like, listen, right now it's the time for us to be a unity, to be one thing, to be unity. And division, really, we do not have time for division. We cannot afford to be divided for whatever reason. We cannot afford to be divided. This is time for unity, okay? It is definitely time for unity. And I'm like, wow. I'm puzzled, I'm puzzled. I'm like, wow. I'm shook. I'm like, wow. This pastor, like, I can't believe him. I can't believe him. Like, he has been manipulating Mapula into believing that she does not need medical care. Mapula's situation has been nothing but worse and worse in ways, and he still shows up. So he realized that he's not welcome in the hospital. He therefore decided to call Mapula to ask how is she. Mapula is like, oh, I'm really not doing well. Like, I am really bad. Like, it's really bad for me. Like, I'm really not doing well, I'm just holding on by the thread, and for some reason I feel like he's happy to hear that Mapula's sickness has worsened. And he goes like, oh, if it's God's will, it's God's will, and must know that you were not really close with your family. Perhaps God brought this sickness to you so that you could be close to your family. I'm like, what? I mean, that statement to me kind of says he wanted Mapula dead. In a way, like, he wanted Mapula dead. Like, it shooks me. Like, I'm shook even now. Like, the statement itself, like, it did not land to me. I'm sorry. The statement did not land. I'm like, what? Does this mean you want her dead? Like, what does this mean? This statement is not landing right now. It is definitely not landing. And, Mapula goes like, she does not want to think about death. She's scared of death, as she should be. We are all scared of death. We are all scared of death, like, as she should be, as she should be. But the pastor is like really talking like, I don't know, in a way, to me at least, he sounds like someone who's really preparing Mapula for the worst. Like, you have cancer, it's incurable, get prepared, okay? You have to have faith that this is what God wants for you. This is your path, okay? And I think whilst Mapula was like drowsing with medication, because they have put her in like really heavy medication, she goes like, if something happens to me, like, should I die right now, I think Pastor Isaac will get like a lot of money. Like, there is an insurance policy that Mapula has put under Pastor Isaac. Why would you do that? Why would you put insurance money under Pastor Isaac? Like, why would you do that, Mapula? Like, make that make sense. Why would you do that, bro? You have a son. You have a whole son, and you will put money, any payout money, under a pastor that you yourself, you barely know. Mapula, ma'am, make that make sense. I'm sorry, but make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. Why would you do that? Like, why? Oh my gosh, like at this point I was just lost for words. Like I was lost for words. I was like, but why would she do that? Why would she do that? Why would she do that though? Like why? You know? But I'm happy because I feel like since now everybody else knows, is aware what's going on, is aware that Pastor Isaac is just a scammer and was pushing for whatever that he was pushing for just so that he will get insurance payout. Therefore, everybody else will just try to assist Mapula into getting into good health so that perhaps, she could change her documents or whatever. And it's not only about the documents, but I mean, clearly the pastor does not have good intentions. You know what I mean? Clearly, the pastor does not have good intentions. So, clearly he does not even deserve the money. Like, if there is a payout money that should be paid out, he clearly does not even deserve it. He clearly does not even deserve it at all. So, I am so glad that everybody else, I think, is just going to try to make sure that they do their best in trying to make sure that Mapula gets into good health. Right, and that is on that one. Okay, with Mapula's storyline. We now have Thato's storyline. Like, I can't. I can't at this point. I can't with these people. Honestly, I can't. I feel like we now have is it Thato? Sandile, who is meeting his in-laws. He showed up. Like, I know that he's a fashion designer and all that, but meeting your in-laws and wear a sleeveless jacket or a sleeveless coat, it's just disrespectful. Sandile. I don't know which world do you come from, but I felt like it was being like a bit disrespectful, especially because your girlfriend also told you that she's kind of like not ready to announce to her parents that you guys are a thing, okay? And did you not bring it up? Did you not bring it out that, oh, listen, we are a thing, okay? We are a thing. I'm like, Sandile, like, you do not bring it up at all, I mean, you should have just followed her leads and let her lead, let her say her piece, But not Sandile. Sandile was like, no, I'm not going to let her lead. I'm not going to let her say her piece. I want to get this thing out of my chest, like, now, and tell these parents that me and their daughter, we are a thing, And I think, honestly, that's just kind of backfired on him. Because the daughter was just like, but you should have waited, bro. Like, you should have waited. Like, there is no reason. There is absolutely no reason why you did not wait. You should have waited, And I'm like, oopsie. Oopsie. And, now he's heartbroken about the fact that she's just like, listen, I think maybe we should just call everything off, maybe put our relationship on pause, it's just like, oh, I'm so heartbroken, I can't believe, how could she do this to me, choose her family over me, which I understand what he means, but I don't understand why she just couldn't, or rather he could not just wait, for a sec. And then we have Soga. Oh, Sana. Soga have a younger brother problem now, okay? Soga's younger brother is in town. And for some reason, it does not make Mampo happy. Mampo is not happy that Soga's brother is in town. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, oopsie as well. Because why? Tell me why Mampo is not happy that Soga's brother is in town. Like, why is she not happy? Tell me, why is she not happy? And Soga was just like, okay, you are here, you are in town, what's your business? Why are you back in town? And he's like, listen, I need a bit of money. So I was like, you need a bit of money. Wow, you are probably living soft life wherever you are, because what do you mean you need a bit of money? And I'm like, in a way, like, I like it for Soga for him like being a bit strict, you know, especially with money. People just need to understand that you work for money. You work for money, you are never given money. Money is something that you work for. So I'm like, yes, Soga, I like you being a bit firm and kind of reminding your brother that no, he will not be given money. But I fear that Soga's brother will bring a lot of troubles. That's like my biggest fear, because I'm like, what if he brings troubles though? You know, he needs money, and we have the guy who has been stealing cars and who needs workers, who needs workers to come and work for him, help him steal people's cars, hijacking and or whatever that you want to call it. Like, what if he hires Soga's brother? Like, at this point, it's not even a what if. It's like a huge possibility. It's like a huge, like a big possibility that it will turn out that way. Like, it's a big possibility that it will definitely turn out that way, that he will hire Soga's brother, and this will bring troubles. Like, it's already bringing troubles. Like, Mampo is just like, okay, so did your brother tell you where is he gonna be staying? Did he like maybe say, hey, I'm coming back, I'm gonna be staying here and here? So it's like, Mampo, he's my brother. Okay, he's my brother, and I feel like you are just overdoing this whole thing. Yeah, overdoing it. You just need to accept that he's my brother. I'm like, what? What do you even mean that Mampo just needs to accept that he's your brother and that's where it ends? Like, listen, he's my brother, just accept it the way it is. It is what it is. There is nothing that can be done about it more than the fact that he's my brother. I'm like, do you even hear yourself right now, Sandile? Do you even hear yourself? So, Soga, I meant to say, so those are the big spicy drama that is coming out on House of Zwide this week. And we have Sandile, who's going to be sucking up over a breakup. Like, I feel that, like, he's going to just be sucking up so hard. Like, he's just, when someone is just going to be feeling so bad and just sucking, it's a breakup. Ooh, I'm like, okay, Sandile, please do not annoy me. Do not annoy anyone here, okay? Just accept the breakup. Once you accept the breakup, that you guys have broken up, probably things will be a lot easier for you, okay? And yeah, Sandile's girl, if she decides to like kind of follow her parents' advice, like, I would definitely judge her for that. Because I'm like, babe, no one should advise you. The matters of the hearts is the matters of the heart. Like, it's absolutely involved no one else except the heart. The heart knows what it wants, and we cannot judge you, and we cannot advise you, because we are clearly not your heart and not in it like that. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but I am scared for Sandile. Oh my gosh, I am scared for Sandile in like a lot of ways. I am so scared for Sandile. But anyway, guys, this definitely does bring us to the end of the review. If you do love our reviews and enjoy our reviews, and let's talk about Pastor Isaac one more time, please, you guys, comment down below. What do you think about Pastor Isaac? Like, Pastor Isaac is a scammer. Like, I can't with him. I can't. For the near effects that he's just like, no, it's fine, it's okay, do not go and see a doctor. Like, did this pastor tells Maria that it's okay to not go and consult with a doctor? Like, did he do that? Did he just do that? Sickness at its best. Like, it's his, wow. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, but it's pure sickness. Sickness. Sana, I can't. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.